Now, many of you know that from the insurance registrations that came in this week, Nio had a total insurance registrations of around of over 4,700, which is something that, of course, that figured some of the new investors were not that happy. Some were saying it's not that bad, right? But right now, as I'm doing this video, we just got the breakdowns of how the models did for Nio, and I must say, yeah, it's mixed emotions. Anyways, have a look at this. The table there, you'll notice that it is showing the total deliveries for the insurance registrations starting the 13th to the 19th of January. This is only SUVs, by the way. You've got Tesla Model Y, which had 7,934. This car, man, is doing so well, but Envoy is coming. We've got the R7, I don't know which one this is. Then we've got the ES6 at 959. Tesla Model Y, 7,934. R7, 2,662. ES6, 957. EC6, 400. Then you've got ES7, 270. Now, ES7, I must say, it's starting to show some progress. I think I like this because ES7, you know that it's one of the models that struggle to sell well onto Nio, and seeing them having at least 270 in 1 week, it is exciting and amazing, right? Then number 5, we've got BMW iX3, just below EC6 with 388. You've got Xpeng G9, 298. Nio ES7, 270. Zeekr 7X, 240. BMW iX1, 224. Audi Q4 e-tron, 186. So these SUVs, by the way, are is the bracket of 250,000 RMB going up. It doesn't cater for those that are cheaper than 250,000. So these are the models or the SUVs that made it to this list or on this list in terms of sales, and we could easily see that obviously ES6 is not selling as it used to. I mean, ES6, you'll notice that last year from May, I think, to November, this car was selling over 8,000 vehicles. This is something, some point in time we saw it them having 10,000, which was so great, so amazing. But right now we are seeing them below 6,000, below 5,000. I mean, at this pace, if you multiply that 959 by 4, which is 4 weeks for the per month, you'll notice that the number is below, of course, 4,000, right? Or they will be around 4,000, which is something that shows you that in as much as we don't want to admit, obviously the Envoy L60 might be cannibalizing some of the sales that are supposed to come to the ES6. And all these models that you are seeing, ES6, EC6, ES7, coming from Nio, you will notice, or one thing that you will know, is that they are a bit outdated or they are a bit old, and therefore people are waiting to get their hands onto the new models, which when those models come, this should definitely change because people want latest stuff. People want latest cars, and therefore Nio, like I said, in this first half they might struggle a bit in terms of sales, but they will still get sales. They will still be generating. I personally believe they won't generate anything less than 10,000, which I suppose it will be good looking at the kind of cars, because these cars were launched like what, 2 years ago, and Nio is still able to sell pretty good, decent deliveries, which is very important. So yeah, man, this is what we are seeing. I'm sorry guys, there's someone cutting grass and trees outside, so I hope the audio, I'm audible enough. I just want to finish this video, then of course I'll give them their time to to finish what they're doing, right? So this is what we are seeing coming from Nio. This is the breakdowns that we are seeing coming from Nio. We know from Onvo those over 1,800 sales we saw coming from Onvo, they are simply for one models, or they are all for one model, that is the Onvo L60. And in terms of cannibalism of the L60 with the ES6, it is there. I mean, even the CEO did say that, though he did not give us the figures. He said Onvo L60 it is maybe cannibalizing 2 to 3% of Nio sales, but we don't know where that figure is right now. But one thing that we have to admit, of course, is that Onvo L60 it's the latest car with the latest technology as compared to Nio. It's using Nio's NT 3.0 platform or technology. It is also built on a 900V architecture, which the current Nio models are still built on 400V architecture, which again, it shows you the kind of technology that is on the Onvo L60. So for this old Nio models, or for these current Nio models to do well or to remain getting good purchases from people, they need to make sure that they increase the architecture 900V, which is coming on the 2025 models. They have to make sure that they, of course, improve even much better the technology that is found on Nio cars, because Nio is a luxury brand. Nio cars are top notch, and therefore it is very important that they make sure that Nio brand separates itself from Onvo. There must be some of the features that you only find on Nio and you won't find on Onvo. There are features that you must find on Onvo and you won't find on Firefly. And even on their models, there are features that you are supposed to find on the ET9, not on the ES8 and ES7, right? There are features that are supposed to be just unique up there. In fact, I think the ET9 is going to be the very first model that Nio introduce full autonomous driving with, because technology that's on that car, you and me can agree, and I don't think we'll see some of those technologies in the other models or other Nio models coming, like step-by-wire. I'm not sure if we'll get that, but ET9 already has got that. Let's wait, let's see what happens. Even if the upcoming Nio models 2025 come with step-by-wire, I can tell you one thing: the car that will be having full autonomous driving onto Nio, or that will introduce full autonomous driving from Nio, will have to be the ET9, and it will make sense. I mean, that is the most expensive model that you can buy from Nio, $100,000 model, which is something which is quite pricey, and therefore it would make sense that it becomes the one that takes Nio to full autonomous driving. But we'll see. But obviously the models also, they need to make sure that what's on the ET7 sedan, it's not on the ET5 Touring, ET5 mid sedan. There are some features that should be different, but that's what they've been doing anyways. That's what they've been trying to show anyways. ET7 is an executive sedan. ET5, yes, it's a high-end sedan, but it's not as executive as the ET7, which is something that is great. Yeah. So let's wait, let's see how these things unfold. But that's the breakdowns, man. Those are the breakdowns, and until Nio launches new models, we are going to see them not selling that much for the Nio main brand, but Onvo, we are still going to see more demand coming to Onvo. Yesterday I showed you a picture of tons and tons of Onvo cars pegged, ready to be delivered inside the Nio delivery center, which is something that shows you, or shows us, that we need to get ready, we need to brace ourselves for what is coming. So yeah, man, I am happy, I am excited. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Just thought I'd give you this quick update. Yeah, I am patiently waiting to see the kind of deliveries that Nio is going to generate next week for the whole month of January, and hopefully by Saturday they give us that report. We will wait, we'll see, and they yeah, cross fingers. I want them to get over 20,000, because that will represent 100% increase year over year, which will be so good to the new investors. Blue sky is coming. I'll see you on my next video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and God bless you all.